All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I was talking about my portfolio going up and down. Did you guys get that entire thing, or should I do it again? Maybe I got cut off in the middle. I don't know why. I was
Best way, but I want fans to be.
I put a new device in my computer, so that might have screwed it up. Sorry about that. But I don't want to repeat everything if computer got monkeypox for sure. Yes, I was just talking about, let's see if I can find a good way to do this. Okay, this looks good. Yeah, so I was just talking about, and maybe PowerPoint's good too. You know, just talking about irrationality in the stock market. Why so mad? Or is that why so angry? What's the Joker thing? What does he say? I forget. Why so serious? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. So we'll start with portfolio volatility. Okay, so number of good ideas or investments is naturally limited, right? So you've seen this portfolio depends. A function of trader time, trader talent, number of traders, right? So if there are like 15 Martins, we could come up with 15 Segas, or 15 Liquidias, or 15 Alibabas, or whatever. And you know, there's only one of me that works for me at the moment. I have a couple of guys that help me out, but mostly it's me. Good morning, Amanda. And so, you know, this is frustrating. Number of investments in portfolios correlated to volatility, because idiosyncratic risk cannot be diversified, but other risks can. So even one good idea can bring a lot of volatility to a portfolio. Why? And so I'm just going to paste this. What's up, South Africa, all around the world. So this is the trading account, and you can see this. Normally, a lot of people I think would be really upset with a result like this, because they would think, okay, wow, that's a lot of volatility. Look, you almost were down 10%. Isn't that a terrible thing? And the answer is no. You know, leverage maybe was a little high, but ultimately, you know, again, we're going to talk about why this sort of thing didn't scare me too much. I wasn't happy when it was down 10%, but now that we're up 10%, I'm a little bit happier. But here's sort of the rationale there. So alpha as a market variable. So investors simultaneously praise irrationality, but tacitly beg for it. So keep one eye on these investments. I put some Asian investments in last night, so this one is in Hong Kong. This one is in Japan. That's the Tokyo Stock Exchange, Japan. I think that's the see, SE Hong Kong, Shenzhen Exchange maybe in Hong Kong, or the, I don't know actually, but because Shenzhen's in China, right? So, all right. So yeah, investors simultaneously praise rationality, but tacitly beg for it, right? The paradox. If there was never irrationality, we would not be able to find good investments, trade ideas, right? So we love irrationality when it works for us, although we never assume it is irrationality at play, but our investment genius. We hate irrationality when it works against us. We think about how dumb the other market participants are. And of course, sometimes we're the dumb ones. In fact, maybe most of the time in some cases. So the point is, let's see, what is the point? One must accept irrationality and even embrace it. Obvious corollary. If I can't spell corollary, I'll never be a good mathematician. One obvious corollary. When will irrationality shift? Oh, I should talk about alpha as a market variable as well. You can call this alpha. We'll put that next bullet. A little irrationality shift. Typically, I don't think about irrationality to rationality transition. But with trades, it's rather important. Let's say, and embrace it. Okay, you can call this alpha. And you can call irrationality negative alpha, just as you can have negative beta in a market. So, you know, some conclusions, or maybe this is an example. What's up, web developers? We're here. A lot of us are here. We love web development here in the Shkreli-verse. Are you guys coming to ShkreliCon? ShkreliCon in New York City? The first annual ShkreliCon 2022. So anyway, an example, Sega tripled on monkeypox outbreak. Sega drug already stockpiled for smallpox. There will not be more stockpiling for monkeypox, which is not a deadly or even dangerous disease with a low R. So clearly wild and irrational for Sega. It is impossible to predict when that will stop, when exactly that will stop, only that it will stop, provided that monkeypox fervor dies down. One way to look at this is the second derivative. Sega stock can't go up unless monkeypox news keeps amplifying not only in change, but in rate of change. So that's called the second derivative in calculus, right? Google Trends and CDC Trends show rate of change, second derivative in decline, and even looks like we will see first derivative at some point. But stock is still up quite a lot from pre-monkeypox. Let's see. So I guess my point is, like, you have to praise the irrationality in both directions, and that you have to have some tolerance, right? Therefore, one must have tolerance for losses and assume they're temporary, which is a very tough pill to swallow, no pun intended. Alright, so that's a little bit on kind of like how to handle irrationality. If you think that, you know, your portfolio, like, basically, this is a little bit crazy talk, but if you basically say, okay, over here, I'm willing to mark Sega still like I haven't lost any money, you can sort of see, like, you can connect this dot almost to, like, this dot, and just be like, fuck it, you know, this will come back. And I know for a lot of stocks, like, you can't do that, but that's what conviction kind of comes into play. So, you know, that's kind of, I guess, the way I look at it. But anyway, I have a lot more to say on it, but let me just leave it at that. Let's take a look at, what stock do we want to look at now? Maybe Activision, or no, Electronic Arts. Let's take a look at Electronic Arts. All right. EA Sports. It's in the game. Should we short some EA? Maybe we should wait and see what we should be doing here. And who can buy EA? So Amazon wants to be in video games. Is that it? I don't think they're going to buy EA though. And plus, I don't think the FTC would appreciate that. Not that the FTC matters; they're a bunch of idiots. But they probably would not like consolidation in the video game space. No, I've never thought about buying information from an insider of a company I invest in. That's like 100% illegal. I know some of you guys think I'm like some inveterate criminal, but I'm not. That would be so beyond stupid, it's not even funny. I've never insider traded in my life, actually, and I wouldn't be afraid to admit it if I did, but insider trading to me seems really dumb because, like, you're sort of cheating. And what's the point of playing a game if you're going to cheat? The point of playing a game is you can see if you're any good at it and try to get better at it, right? Alright. Let's look at EA. Q1 fiscal 23 for EA 6/30/22. I love my fans, by the way. And I love my haters, too. Without haters, I would have no reason to work. So keep up hating, please. I would just be retired and playing video games. The haters are my fuel. They give me the fuel for the fire. The fire. Alright, so EA is growing again. They're kind of a shitty company for a while. Back in the sort of Madden days. I mean, it's still Madden days, but I actually wanted to buy the new Madden game. So $7 billion in revenue. What are we paying for that? Here's an income statement. What a business. Video game business, so profitable. Insane, huh? I love video games. I just don't have the time to play them. You know, I'd play video games all day long if I could. When I was a kid, that was like my game plan. If you told like 10-year-old Martin that you could make money playing video games and streaming them, I would have become a professional video game player. But my sense of duty to the world is a little too strong for maybe just sense of achievement, or I don't know. I just can't do it. It seems like it's too much of a waste of time. You ever gonna donate again? I don't really care if you guys donate or not. You're welcome to. It just funds my social media team so that if you do donate, then I can hire more people to do more videos, to do more editing, things like that. Right now, I think I lose money on social media, but I think eventually I'm not trying to make money on social media, but I'm happy to break even and fund more crazy things. I'm happy to go out of pocket too, but it's good to have some cash flow so I can have a producer and a video editor and all that stuff that comes with having social media. Translator would be fun too. Make some videos in Chinese. Maybe I'll learn how to speak. Let's see. Welcome, translator. Let's start with English. Welcome to the Shkreli YouTube. Okay. We'll translate that into Hindi.
शक्रेली यूट्यूब में आपका स्वागत है। शक्रेली यूट्यूब में आपका स्वागत है।
Okay. Shkreli YouTube mien pakasvatige. Okay.
欢迎来到 Shkreli YouTube。
欢迎来到 Shkreli YouTube. Welcome in off Shkreli YouTube.
Witaj na YouTube Shkreli.
Witaj na YouTube Shkreli. Wamu kelekil ku YouTube yi Shkreli.
Maligayang pagdating sa Shkreli YouTube.
Malanging yung pagdating sa Shkreli YouTube. Bienvenido al YouTube de Shkreli. Bienvenido al YouTube de Shkreli. Benvindo ao YouTube Shkreli.
Bem-vindo ao YouTube Shkreli.
Benvindo ao YouTube Shkreli. Benvenuto su Shkreli YouTube. Bienvenue sur le YouTube Shkreli. Welcome up the YouTube Shkreli. Shkreli YouTube. Välkommen till Shkreli YouTube. Dobrodošli
na Shkreli YouTube. Dobrodošli na Shkreli YouTube.
You know what?
칠리 유튜브에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Dang, some of these are pretty tricky. Dobre. Last but not least,
مرحبا بكم في شكريلي يوتيوب.
marhaban bikum fi Shkreli YouTube. Alright, so I'll learn all those. Learn how to say those a little bit stronger, a little bit better later. Let's keep looking at electronic arts. Okay, yeah, we looked at the income statement real quick. They have some GAAP, non-GAAP differences. That's fine. Let's look at the... Okay, so it's 281 million shares outstanding. So it's a $38 billion company. That makes it one of the larger players. It used to be the largest player, actually, but Activision is now almost double the size. Nintendo's bigger. Tencent's way bigger, and Microsoft's bigger. Even Epic Games, which is private, is about the same size. It's still bigger than Take-Two, Roblox, Unity, and some other companies. But in general, EA is not the 800-pound gorilla it used to be. All right, cash. Let's add that up real quick. Looks like there's two cash lines here, 2082 and 334, so 2.4 billion cash. Any debt? Yeah, 1878. One debt line. So basically no net cash. So it's roughly a $37 billion company. All right. So for $37 billion, what should they be making? At least $1 billion a year, right? Let's see. Well, they didn't make any cash flow for this quarter, but that's sometimes normal things. Let's see. Model net income. Well, maybe we'll get the cash flow from the 10Q. Oh, here's some interesting things here. GAAP. Well, let's see. So 1767, 1826, 1789, 1825. This is GAAP gross profit, which is a little bit different. It's very weird and difficult to necessarily do accounting for video games based on those microtransactions and other issues. So here's the cash flow. Operating cash flow trailing 12 months. Yeah, it's pretty healthy actually. It's closer to $2 billion, which is really kind of looks cheap actually. And if Amazon was considering a bid, maybe other companies would be too. This could be a good long, actually. In some ways, you think it will, if there's no acquisition, it might drop back down, but that's not always the case. Obviously, it's hard for them to get acquired, like Tencent, Microsoft, Amazon, maybe Apple. Like, who could really buy them? Google. I don't think Adobe wants to get into their clients' business, but that could be an option. Private equity? Private equity could buy it. You know, I'm going to buy just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit.
Autofill.
It's remarkably cheap. I used to follow this industry really closely, so I don't suggest you trade the weight. I just decided to take a little quick nibble, but we'll talk about that later. But I know this company like the back of my hand, or at least I knew it like the back of my hand. I don't know it like I used to because I was in prison. In case you didn't hear. So I'm pulling out the amortization of intangibles. Yeah, they're growing again, which is really impressive. Because the franchises they had were so tired. I mean, how many Maddens can you put out and expect to be profitable on? We have some 12-month data here, which I wouldn't mind jotting down too. Right, so this is 331.22, 331.21. Might as well just do this. Minus whale. Okay, so let's see, we'll put cash flow in a minute. But yeah, revenue growth is 24% last year. That's pretty strong. So I guess the street probably thinks that's gonna moderate or whatever. Depends on their release schedule and stuff like that. But I'd like to see what some of their new franchises are. I would imagine Madden is still got to be the bulk of the business, but live services, that's amazing. That's what's driving the business, all micro transactions that we all love. Let me look at the year prior to. Okay, there's a lot less growth here. Maybe they have some new strategy that's working. Okay, some wild tax situation. We have to adjust that at some point. It's not like they were shrinking. And let's see if we can go back a year or more, a couple more years. Good morning to everybody, especially my cat Trashy if she's awake. She's probably not awake because she's a little beast. She's a little furry beast. One of my friends wants me to get a new cat. She even showed me a gray cat to replace Trashy, to be Trashy 2. I don't know. I feel bad for Trashy if I get a new cat. But Trashy's with my dad now. She don't need me anymore. Pretty solid growth from EA over the last 3-4 years. Okay, there's the shrinker. The shrinking EA I'm more used to. The shitty EA. EA was a dog way back when. A real dog. Roof. Not in a good way. Didn't have that dog in him. Negative 4%. Okay, my guess is they probably had another down year over year. 2018. big or little. I'm just reminiscing a little bit about the old days of EA. So they're saying they're going to do 7.5 billion or 7.8, I think. So we'll get that number again, but pretty good. All right, let's take a look at some of their franchises. Battlefield. Oh, I remember Battlefield. This was a dog. Remember, on Wall Street, looking at these video games is a little bit different from looking at the way you might look them as a player. So we got FIFA, which is pretty big. Madden. What the heck is this? It used to be Need for Speed. I guess it's Formula 1. Did they kill Need for Speed? Is this now the new, or is that still a franchise? Battlefield, Apex Legends. I've heard of Apex Legends. I gotta try that out. And The Sims. The Sims is an old. A lot of these are old assets, right? I mean, Formula 1 seems new, but all these are. And Apex Legends is new, but all these are old assets. It's not good when you have Madden 22 as your as your other next best game. What is this? Grid Legends? Is that what it says? Grid Legends. NHL, pretty minor franchise. I used to get the game unit numbers. I guess I have to start doing that again. Lost in Random. Mass Effect, another old game. It Takes Two. It's funny because that's the name of their rival. Take Two. Medal of Honor. Try to do their own Call of Duty, basically. And there's Need for Speed. Need for Speed really got became unpopular. Huh? Star Wars Squadrons. I always wanted to play that. Madden 21. Man, they don't put out a lot of stuff. UFC 4, Rocket Arena, Command and Conquer. Man, tough slate for EA. How are they growing? They must be killing it at Madden on FIFA. There used to be some fun websites you could go to. There still, I'm sure, are for reviews, for... Yeah, this is all they've got for the new console. Just basically the franchises we already know, so it's basically all EA Sports. It's funny because I don't see an NBA game here either. I'm guessing that's coming. Hopefully it's coming. Although 2K, right, has kind of killed their live franchise. It used to be live. I guess 2K has kind of just demolished them. Nobody plays... Did they stop making live? They may have stopped making it. I don't even see it. There's Live 19. Is that the latest NBA Live? Yeah, sad. Oh, there's 20. NBA Jam. Yeah, latest release 2020. So they stopped making, or NBA Live 19 was the latest release. So Indefinite hiatus. Oof. That's when you really get, when you got owned. That's really interesting. Yeah, EA. Well, whatever. AMC keeps dropping. Sega's dropping. Sega will be below 15 soon. I almost feel like I want to short more Sega. Now that it's working, you know, like once you take the pain on a short and it starts working, you should short more as it drops. But you know, that's a whole other story. I'm getting a trashy report here. Let's see. Trashy is awake and she is listening. I love you, Trashy. I love you. I love you. I love you, Zupo. Even my mom likes Trashy. And if you knew my mom, that's saying a lot. Okay. So let's the best site for information on stocks is SEC.gov, because you get the SEC filings. That's pretty much all you need to invest. Every single publicly traded company has to report their earnings on SEC.gov. This is called the balance sheet. It tells you what the balances of the company's accounts are. Cash is an account, accounts receivable. If you ever took an accounting class, this is what accounting is. You're looking at accounts. There's lots of accounts. There's assets and liabilities kind of broadly. Shareholders' equity. Okay, all these add up. It's good to check the balance sheet balances. And now we have cash flow. So our model net income and reported net income are pretty different here. And that has to do with something called GAAP accounting. Well, they're not that different actually, 350 versus 311. But you can see that in Q1, a lot of companies have negative cash flow. Oh, this is all working capital. Whatever. Cool. So they actually lost 78 million in Q1, but that's typical because in Q1 you often kind of have reversals from Q4. It all evens out at the end, so it doesn't surprise me much. Funny they pay a dividend. you know, these are really media companies in many ways, right? Video game companies are just media companies. Okay, let's see if there's any other goodies in the 10Q. So happy my P&L is at an all-time high. Sometimes when you're trading and you're losing money, you don't even want to see it. And sometimes you focus on it too much. It's good not to look at the P&L all day. That can end up, my friend used to say, instead of trading to make P&L, the P&L trades you. You start reacting to your gains and losses, and that's a really, you know, if that's happening, you're probably leveraged too much. Yeah, so they break down full game downloads versus packaged goods, and then live services. So live services, extra content, basically. Subscriptions, advertising, and licensing. So let's look at console. This is kind of neat. They're really the console kings in a lot of ways, right? Console, 1042, PC, and mobile. They're still console guys. Although you can see the growth is coming from PC and mobile. And mobile especially is up 50%. So their EA mobile games are doing well, but the console looks to be pretty sluggish actually. Let's see. So this, you can actually break down full game into download versus packaged goods. This is relevant for EA. I'm not for EA, it's actually relevant for GameStop, right? Because you can see that people are still buying the packaged games. In fact, packaged games grew faster than downloads. That's kind of funny. Everyone says, oh, you know, it's a dead thing to buy a packaged game in a store. Well, not for EA. And they're one of the biggest makers of video games, so maybe GameStop isn't going to die. I should probably buy some GameStop. Just for the lulz. Just for the lulz and the memes. What do you guys think? Shkreli long GameStop. GameStop up 10%. I have a GameStop model. What's up, Hashim? Big man Hash. Want me to zoom in? Alright, fuck it, let's go. It looks like it's dropping, by the way, but should we fucking just say, fuck it, let's do one for the... Let's do one for all Wall Street Bets, old time's sake. For old time's sake. We are long GameStop. Fuck it. Fuck it. Thank you, thank you. Try Quantrinsic again. Maybe we can merge, do some shit, take over the world once again. Once again? Alright, so nothing too interesting in the 10Q for EA. Here's the 10K. That might be interesting. Quanto S, cool. It's a good name, actually. Oh, police are here. God damn it. Hello? Hello? Yep, Shkreli 87850-053. Thank you. Police, freeze! I don't think anybody can read this, so. Alright. Have a good one, Hash. The Hasher. It's crazy how these live services are doing so well. Unbelievable, really. Global leader in digital interactive entertainment. We develop, market, publish, and deliver games, content, and services. At our core is a portfolio of IP from which we create innovative games, content that enable us to build ongoing and meaningful relationships with players. Our portfolio includes brands that we either wholly own, like Apex Legends, Battlefield, or Sims, or license from others, such as Madden and Star Wars. To grow our core business, we are focusing on innovation and new experiences for our franchises, building ongoing profitable and predictable revenue streams through live services, including our mobile business, and reaching more players whenever and wherever they want to play. We develop and publish games and services across diverse genres, such as sports, racing, first-person shooter, action, role-playing, and simulation. We believe that our portfolio of live services offering use of multiple business models and distribution channels, and a network of hundreds of millions of unique active accounts, provide us with strategic advantages. These advantages include the opportunity to engage an increasing number of players across more distribution channels and geographies, and dependable sources of revenue for our annualized sports franchises. Our console, PC, and mobile catalog titles, and our live services. Launching Apex Legends, one of the most successful ongoing franchises in our industry? What? The heck? Free-to-play Battle Royale hero shooter game. Look at how this guy holds his controller. Bizarre, huh? Anybody know somebody who holds a controller like that? Doesn't that seem weird?
It's pretty good.
Nice graphics. Kind of cartoony, I guess.
I don't know where that octane came from.
I don't see how different it really is from other FPSs. It looks like a little more futuristic than Call of Duty, but it's not an Overwatch clone. This is a bona fide FPS. Why do you have to hold it like that? I've played FPSs for a long time. I don't hold it like that. Yeah, there's not much to do new in FPS, that's for sure. Okay. Well, it looks like an interesting game. Maybe I'll play it later if I have some time. But it's interesting they say it's one of the most successful ongoing franchises in our industry, expanding the ways in which players can engage with The Sims 4. Adding new modes for sports franchises and mergers and acquisitions, breadth of our portfolio, sources of recurring revenue, revenue from global football franchise, including the annualized console and PC game, which is consistently one of the best-selling games in the marketplace, as well as from FIFA Ultimate Team, is material to our business and continue to be so. Global football franchise will transition to EAFC. Okay. Our most popular live services are the extra content purchased for Ultimate Team mode, associated with our sports franchises. Huh. And extra content for Apex Legends. Ultimate Team allows players to collect current and former professional players in order to build and compete as a personalized team. Live services net revenue generated from extra content purchased within Ultimate Team, a substantial portion of which was derived from FIFA Ultimate Team and Apex Legends. Ooh, that's interesting. So they're going to have to do this big transition. Ultimate Team revenue. Probably substantial portion. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on, if there are any big movers. Vaxatech. Firm Holdings is down a bit. OpenText, old software company, old friend. Automotive, GigaCloud. Danimer Scientific. Oh, AMTD, Lyell. Oh, Lyell is that shitty company. Dell. CGen is down. Alright, let's see what's up. Farfetch, Everbridge, Tal, Applied Blockchain. Okay, nothing too crazy. Sumo Logic's kind of interesting. Let's see if there's anything on my watch list that's up or down. Cassava's up 10%. Huh. Can we short Cassava? 38% borrow rate. Oof. I don't know if I want to wade into that war just yet. What's the market cap? But it's still a big market cap, 1.2 billion. Yeah, Visa and MasterCard are pretty big companies. Sort of payment processors, fintech, I don't know. Take-Two is up in sympathy with EA. The rest of the market's kind of getting clobbered. I wonder why Cassava's up. Cassava's sort of a weird stock to begin with, right? I'm gonna check Twitter or something. Oh, there's insider buy. That's funny, Felix. I wouldn't quit your day job, right? Not bullish on cannabis. Thanks, Mike RSK. Appreciate that. Alright, mobile. Apex Legends Mobile. That seems like a bad game. Acquired Glue Mobile. And Playdemic. I don't know, I'm not a macro guy. Golf Clash sounds fun. FIFA Mobile and FIFA Online. Marcella, that's interesting. Nexon. So make sure I don't have like some kind of conference call. I'm missing out on. I have one later today, I know that for sure. I have a sneaking suspicion I have another conference call today. Check my email. Somebody's just going to be mad at me, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. So we are looking at the EA 10K. There are reports that Amazon is going to acquire EA. Really interesting if they did. Probably a lot of issues legally if they tried to, though. Not just from antitrust, but also some other perspectives, like change of control would have to probably be an issue, I would think. $1982. I always like to keep track of when these companies were founded. Gives you a little bit of perspective on their relative success. Andrew Wilson, only 47. EA lifer, it looks like. This guy's a Microsoft guy. You know, it's interesting, there's a Polish video game company that's publicly traded, CD Projekt. I gotta include them in my analyses. Let's see if they actually are traded on Interactive Brokers. Let's see, CD Projekt. Yeah, looks like it. The Warsaw Stock Exchange. Cool. Probably would have to get live data, but they made this game that got into a lot of trouble, I guess. They had The Witcher, and then they also made Cyberpunk 2079 or some shit like that, and that didn't go so great. That was really bad. Ended up being a big disaster, so you gotta see if they let's see, that's 8.5 billion, but I think that's Polish zloty. So I don't know what the zloty exchange rate is. Let's see. Zloty USD. It's 5. Looks like 5 to 1. Roughly. So around 2 billion market cap. Yeah, CD Projekt is the cyberpunk company. Yeah. Anyway, International 57%. Wow. Shows you like EA is just like a soccer company now, basically. Soccer and Madden. That's it. $33 billion just for 2 games. I thought they would have had a broader franchise, but they really don't. So but listen, they're making it work. I mean, these numbers don't lie. Pretty impressive. It's interesting. Live services, extra content, they actually break that out. That's really neat. Football. Okay, it's football, fine. It's not soccer. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you're right by Benzo. You do sell the same game every year. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet business model if you can get it. So let's see, this was $49.88, I think, 4016, $36.50, and this was, of that, most of that was extra content, which I guess are these players you buy? I have to try this out for FIFA myself. Is there FIFA on the computer? I'd rather play it on Xbox, but I also want to stream it. I should probably buy it on both just in case. Waste of money, but we can afford it. There's FIFA 22. Oh, and there's FIFA 23. So that's coming out in October. So add this to my wish list, and then I'll buy this a little later before I show you guys my credit card number again. Look at this guy. All right. Digital full game downloads. Packaged goods. Oh, so packaged goods is falling, or was falling. Netflix. Maybe Netflix will buy EA. That'd be a good deal. Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft, and Netflix are all trying to do video games. We have Take-Two and Blizzard, or Activision, I should say. Free to play. Well, we'll see if EA can manage this transition. All right, net bookings. I have breakfast sitting here somewhere. I should probably eat that. So Playdemic, Glue Mobile, looking at the interactive entertainment industry. Specifically, EA, on rumors that Amazon is going to acquire EA, but those rumors have been dashed. Nevertheless, it makes you curious if EA is either in play. Private equity could buy EA, I think, given the... It'd be a very big deal for private equity, but it would still be doable at $38 billion. Private equity, $50 billion is kind of where private equity tops out, but you never know. Private equity's got a lot of capital. So this is full game. So maybe put these in the wrong column. So 1282 and 711. There we go. Then we maybe add these two. We did it, Trashy. We did it. I like making money when the market's down. That's my favorite thing. Thank you, Sega, and some of my other shorts are performing well. Even my longs are holding up pretty good. Let's see, though. You're saying private equity is buying Ubisoft? Ubisoft sucks so much. Nobody's buying Ubisoft. I got out of my short, but just give me a moment, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I think most of my calls and stuff like that are for next week. Just making sure, though. problem with these French companies is you can't fire anybody. It's 100 million degrees in here. Oof. I just got out of prison, so I don't have anything set up. I have to live in a place I don't want to live in, all kinds of stuff, so it all ends on September 14th. You can't like easily move when you're on this ankle bracelet. It's not like you can just decide where you live. I don't have a lot of Toyota shares. This is in Japanese yen, so that's Japanese yen, so that's a pretty small position in US dollars. Same thing here in Hong Kong dollars. You guys want to see the ankle bracelet? Yeah, Take-Two Zynga deal was probably not so good. Alright, so we got EA's financial statements. Some more MD&A, I guess, or is this like accounting details? Notes to the financial statements usually. Hedging, things like this. Acquisitions. Wow, PC's killing it for them. And mobile, but PC especially. Surprising. Because they don't want to neglect PCs anymore. Should probably get North America versus international. Well, both are growing. No, I have no plans to leave the United States. I thought this was America. I thought this was America. Oh, there. Cool. Sweet. Probably should listen to the EA quarterly conference call, but I probably will learn more from just playing FIFA. Should I play some FIFA? Would that be fun? I don't know anything about football though, so I think I'm going to be prejudicial. Football. My dad is from Europe, so even he doesn't like football that much, really. But I know a lot of Europeans that like it, and Americans. It was like a trendy thing to do in America for a while, is to be like, oh, Man U and Liverpool and da da da. Like, it's almost like, I don't know. Not my jam, really. Look at that crazy revenue increase. Really. Just based on a really weird comp. They must have not released any games or something that quarter. And why would you release during, maybe, I mean, during COVID you kind of do want to release games, right? People are inside, they got nothing else to do. Just bizarre. Alright. Q2 done. Let's do this cash flow thing. And let's get out of here. Yeah, net bookings. This is a trailing 12-month basis, maybe. Very lumpy. You can see the seasonality in cash flow. Q3 is higher than Q2 is higher than Q1. Not much CapEx in this business. It's just making software. Doesn't require any real special equipment or anything. Just people's brains, artists, really. That's why it's Electronic Arts. Great. All right, we're going to go back to the 10K and drill down a little harder. Got to go to the financial section first, of course. didn't get some of this quarterly data from the last quarter, so we do have to go back. We do have the balance sheet though. Already put that in. So we could just go to the cash flow statement. Thankfully they're giving us 3 years to work with. And you can see they collect a lot of cash in Q4. I'm assuming GameStop is actually a pretty big customer for EA, but with the digital stuff, it's a big part of the value is transition to digital. Oops. Dividend. ESOP. Cool. So I guess we can sort of think of this as, it's kind of remarkable how much higher cash flow from operations is over net income. And we could call this free cash flow. We probably want to go back a little bit and see what this free cash flow trend is. Yeah, let's do that. Hello? Hello? Grid refreshed, but where is it? I'm disappointed. Alright, let's go back to here. Okay, 1797. 1547, 1692. Yeah, this is like perfect for private equity. Very stable, dependable cash flows, good franchises, low growth. Let's go back even a little further. They had product and service for a while. Interesting, huh? business successfully. Against all odds. Let's look at the CAGR of cash flow. It looks like cash flow will be up for 2023. Rate N per is 6. 4% annual cash flow increases. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of waste in the business necessarily. Doesn't seem like a standout attractive investment, at least at first blush. They have quite a bit of momentum. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that special. Let's just get rid of it.
Autofilled.
That's the thing about investing. You could spend 3 hours, 2 hours working on a stock, and 90% of the time it's not that useful, not that valuable. So that's kissing a lot of frogs. It's a little like dating, you gotta kiss a lot of frogs. Eventually you find the prince or princess, depending on your perspective. Maybe there's a gender neutral. Is there a gender neutral prince? Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be right back. No, I'm not worried about JPOW. I try to ignore the markets, the macro markets. It's just not my concern. I know what I'm good at, which is stock picking. I try to neutralize all the macro noise. The FX just comes from when you own foreign stocks, you settle in oftentimes in those foreign currencies, so it's not intentional. You can neutralize the currencies as well, but that's another story. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I think it's a free channel, so just follow me and subscribe and watch and learn about investing and all kinds of fun stuff. And play me in chess if you want, or any other video game. What are we doing here? Little French defense. Oh, knight c6. Ooh, that's not French. Dude, that's the only French that is a faux pas. stuck. Shit. Shit. Nice move, Nico. If that's your real name. Very good. Okay. Okay. Interesting. What's crack-lacking? That was a bad move. Holy shit, that was a bad move. Just Queen D4. Holy smokes, that sucked. Thankfully, he fucked it up. I mean, it doesn't matter, I lose either way. Shit. Fuck. I fucked up. Oh, he's kind of fucking up. It's only 80 degrees outside according to this. Well, 84.
Market data connection lost. Market data connection re-established.
I do still play League of Legends. Sorry to cheese you like that, buddy, but I had to do it to you. Good game. Let's look at a pharmacy. Let's look at CVS. Maybe I should start a pharmacy. What do you guys think? Pretty low margin business. Shit on Cuban.
Market data connection lost.
Yeah, you know, banned from Twitter, man.
Market data connection re-established.
Sucks. Sucks, man. Yeah, there's one woman at Twitter that really doesn't like me. Cuban will save us now! He's such a Chad. Yeah, nobody can get you kicked off Twitter by themselves. Like I said, there's a woman who is responsible for my Twitter malaise. No, I have no relationship with her. She's just sort of a Twitter senior executive. Yeah, Twitter's kind of a joke, I agree. Yeah, I have other Twitter accounts. I got 10 other Twitter accounts, not a big deal. Taylor Lawrence, my favorite. I'd love to follow Taylor Lawrence. I wonder what she's up to. This loser. I used to work at BuzzFeed. Not media, not creators, but spammers. Unbelievable. They should be coming from me, but they're coming from somewhere else. I can't handle this. I'm triggered. Tucker Carlson is a problem. Hello? Just saying. Exploit and amplify fear with exaggeration and lies. Oh, we're looking for a director of audience development for Teen Vogue. I'm a reporter at BuzzFeed. I'm covering internet culture. Did Taylor Swift switch jobs again? No, she's still at Washington Post for now.
Multi-data connection lost.
I see many of these open. Op-ed and articles by verified Twitter accounts promoting dangerous and erroneous ideas about long COVID. Maybe leave it to the doctors. This is literally, my favorite word is literally, literally just young people literally in every major city. You're describing young people literally. Please, I'm begging one person literally at the New York Times to consider a world outside their own for even one day, literally. These niche famous people are types who are living out the latest chapter in what means to be in this particular corner of Manhattan, this particular moment, and feeling certain, as most people want to feel when they're young and ambitious and freshly arrived, that it is the absolute center of the world, and no one anywhere is cooler, no one anywhere is having so much fun. What is this? Niche famous. Oh, I should probably subscribe to the New York Times. Bright lights, big city, niche fame. Well, Taylor Lorenz. Queen Taylor. Took up weapons, yeah. We took off our clothes. We took up weapons, yeah. We took off our hair. Niche. All to do for myself. Yeah, this is something I do for myself. For myself. Yeah. We got a new trashy photo. Trashy cat. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Nietzsche. I gotta get my old Twitter. There's Queen Trashy too. Queen Trashy. Ignore the sheep and shepherds on the way. Again, the small would say, sitting that way. Don't sweat.
Go through, but welcome to our Jackson Hole space. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone has coffee or tea. I'm Unusual Wells, and we're super excited to discuss the Fed and the current macro and volatility environments with a bunch of the experts here. The Stoner Man, the guy with the Spider-Man mask, will be conducting the discussion today, so I'll let him begin, and thanks so much everyone for coming.
Good morning, everybody. Hopefully we got another great one for you. We got a really great panel here preceding the Jackson Hole address this morning in about an hour, 10 minutes, I believe. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of our panel like I always do. Folks, as always, feel free to plug anything you got going on, anything you're working on, anything that just came out, feel free to plug it. We'll just move right down the panel here. So first, we've got Fed Guy 12, Mr. Joseph Lane. He's a common occurrence here on the Unusual Whales Spaces. Welcome him.
data connection lost. Market data connection re-established.
You guys, or I suck at chess. Okay. Why don't you play me then? Why don't you play me then? Huh? Got a raid. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't even know what that is. What's a raid? What's a raid? This is a raid. This is a raid right here. This is a raid. Sue? See you? Let's see you. Never heard of him. This is a 200-pound dumbbell.
Esto es para vosotros.
Not even looking at the chessboard. I could play blindfolded. Who is this noob?
Green or
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para nosotros.
Nice. These guys are pretty gay. Did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. Two. Two. Sue. He can take here now. Or can he? Right. Knight b5 coming, knight c7 next. Don't forget knight d6. Oh, goddamn. That's hardcore. That's hardcore lifting from a hardcore dude, Martin Shkreli. Okay? Hardcore. Soy! Okay. That was hardcore. Right. Okay, this is pretty good. Sacrifice coming on g5. Oh, you guy, you fucking guy. Fuck it. Bishop c2. You can't stop the mate. Stop the mate. Go ahead, I dare ya. Okay, he stopped it. For now. Coming around the mountain. When she comes. Toot, 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 toot. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Inshallah. Sue! Yeah, okay. Do I take this and get a passed fucking pawn? I think I do. Right? Fucking pawn on d6. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, I need that. Do I need that? I think I need that. Okay. Let's fucking go. I love free shit. Give me that. I love free shit. Yeah, give me... Oh, fuck. Yeah. I miscalculated that. That was the thing guys said in jail all the time. Oh, that's free. Not really a chess term, you know what I mean? There's en prix. But yeah, I guess it's for free. Whatever, that's fine. I feel so dumb. Dunce cap on me. I just need some kind of super attack. Sí, muchas gracias, afición. Sí, muchas gracias, afición. Sí. Sí. Okay, so you're up a queen. That's a good start. But are you really gonna beat me? That's the question. Check, takes. I get a free queen. What do you get? Nothing. I check. He takes. I take. He takes. Rook takes. And he can't stop the mate. Right? Shall we try it? What the fuck did he do that for? It's not fair. Not cool. You're supposed to fall into the trap. Alright, you didn't fall in the trap. That I laid out for you. And that's kind of bullshit, buddy. It's supposed to be a fucking trap that you fall into. Trap I set for you seems to caught my foot instead. Yeah, I suck, alright? I know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Trap I set for you seems to caught my foot instead. Yeah. If this guy wasn't here, the move. Right? Move the knight. Okay. He's doing something. God damn it. See, what happened was... Well, thanks guys for watching. My stream is about investing. It's about all kinds of stuff. So I'm the Pharma Bro. In case you didn't know, now you know. JavaScript? Yeah, I got some JavaScript skills. 30-second quiz. replaced VAR in ES6. That's the extent of my knowledge. VAR isn't deprecated though. So yeah, I talk programming, talk stocks, talk rap music, whatever. Talk about my cat, Trashy, she's the best. I should play bishop b2 from now on here. Although I think the move I made is the same. Oh no. E5. Rook from F to B1 and he is trapped. Darn it. Damn it, Bobby. Rook from F to B1, he's still trapped. See here, knight D6. What's the point? I'm going to take on B7. Ugh. Come on, knight D6. Now knight F6 check. Yeah, probably better. Probably better. Then knight H4 to make room for the queen infiltration. Crazy. Oh, and here I thought I had a fucking tactic, but of course his knight's covering the... I just had a blind spot. For some reason I thought his knight was covering. So is this perpetual check? I think it is. Wow, I could have gotten a draw. Funny. Funny how that works. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. Try to be more interesting now that there are more people here. I aim to please. I could do a hot tub stream if you want. Why is nobody chatting? I have to thank whoever sent me all this traffic. It's amazing. I'm famous, I really am. I'm looking at CVS, which is a pharmacy chain here in the United States. I don't know where y'all are at. I don't really care, to be honest. Sue. I don't know how many viewers I got back in the day. Like maybe 100, 200 a day. But I didn't do much twitching. La 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 la. You know what I like to do? Let me see who else is on Twitch. Maybe I'll find my future wife. What do you guys think? Future wife? Okay.
You'll also get free shipping, videos,
yeah, I don't know.
And more. Now members can also play the.
Thank you, Thomas. He's a big ass word.
Living in Taiwan.
Get some sleepy girly. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, say less. Yeah, it's like, but no, I do wonder, like, I do want to meet someone that's done it in real life and just kind of like share the experience, like, you know, someone I trust, and then ask them, like, you know, like, just out of curiosity. Hey, Martin. Martin. If you were a vampire and you had a non-vampire boyfriend, would you be able to contain yourself?
I don't like these.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, do you mean like suck his blood? Is that what you're saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're talking about these.
I know some people get very bored with squats.
This.
So we're like, oh, we're doing, I want to get a workout and it seems
Oh, these are clips, reruns. Oh, Nicole is my girl. Oh, poor baby. I talked to her on a fart. What? Happy birthday, Nicole song. My sleeping angel, I miss you and love you so much. That's not creepy, right? That's not creepy, right? I don't know. Doesn't look like my future wife is on Twitch right now. Nicole's asleep. She's not moving. Wake up, BB. Can I pay, like, you know, enough money so it goes brr, 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 brr. Recommended channels. Yeah. That face. A list. What are you doing? Disaster. Fucking disaster. Look at this dork. Oh, so off key. Oh, that was awful. This chick's gotta lose these glasses. I kissed the girl I don't. This is cool.
So, yeah, what's up, Mitch Jones? Mitch Jet?
Alright guys, and then they like went back in their time machine and never got caught again. That's how it went.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
I put some water on it.
Now we're talking.
Les gens disent la vérité et voilà les messages faits. Pourquoi se parler en mode allumeuse et pourquoi se réduire comme ça en live? Ben de un, Omega, je ne ridiculise pas. Si toi tu vois ça comme une ridiculisation, ça va pas. Je pense que avant de pouvoir rire des autres, faut être capable de rire de soi-même. Fait que fais-toi la gueule solide, puis ris de toi, puis après ça tu vas pouvoir venir juger les autres. Puis allumeuse. Fait que pour toi, le corps d'une femme doit nécessairement allumer ce que l'on comprend par l'autre. C'est ça que tu es en train de dire. Fait qu'un homme peut parler de sexe entre hommes, dire des jokes de monon cochon, c'est correct, mais une femme qui le fait, c'est épouvantable. Oh mon Dieu. Je vais aller chercher le dossier
French wife?
de Casper, puis on se reparle dans 5 minutes. C'est bon, ça?
My French wife?
Je peux être ban pour ne pas avoir la chaîne en recommandation.
Oui, oui, vous êtes très jolie.
Sur YouTube, tu l'aurais pas en recommandation en passant.
Oui, oui, mademoiselle.
Mais vu les
I'm gonna learn French so fast. Well, what's that in the corner? That doesn't look good.
Quelle pause. Elle est maman. Oh mon Dieu.
Oh my god, so cute.
Comment vas-tu? Je vais super bien aujourd'hui. Ouais, attends, merci.
Aujourd'hui.
Fait que ça va être ton vendredi sexe, c'est ça le terme. Ouais, maintenant les vendredis, ça va être sur le sexe. Fait que j'arrive avec des capsules aussi sur des choses que peut-être que vous ne connaissez pas.
Little Evil Mama.
J'adore l'idée. En plus,
Mom of 3, Jesus Christ.
Je commence à regarder pour aller finir un rêve que j'ai. Mais un rêve.
Mon Dieu!
Quelque chose que j'ai voulu faire.
Vous avez.
En étant plus jeune. Je vais voir si l'horaire va me convenir. Je vais commencer à me renseigner sur tout ce que j'ai besoin pour ce qui s'en vient. Mais il y a des fortes chances que
Vous avez. Tu as 3
je
enfants.
vais aller en sexologie.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Quelque chose que j'ai toujours voulu faire. Fait que j'ai vraiment hâte.
Merde. Vous êtes merde.
Cette saison, mais peut-être si tout va bien en janvier, je vais pouvoir commencer mes cours si je suis acceptée. Fait que j'attends. J'ai vraiment hâte. Fait que j'ai 6 mois pour me préparer.
There we go.
He show naked part of body, send photo for some another man. For me, it's disgusting, and I disrespect from another woman. And this man say, "Oh, I respected another girl." Say yes, and you say no. It's like for me, it doesn't matter if you say $1 million. I don't send my naked boobs, naked ass. It's don't have sense. $5,000.
She's right. She's right. It was funny. I was talking to one girl.
You're cute, thank you.
And she was like, I thought she was very like prim and proper. And I was like, in jail, guys think just any amount of money, women will sleep with you.
No naked boobs.
And she was like nodding her head, and I was like, I know you wouldn't sleep for a guy, even if it was sleep with a random guy, even if it was for $1 million. She was like, I don't know, $1 million? That's like, oh, you're a hoe.
You take this dirty money and have bad karma.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bad karma.
Because you like have this $5,000 and what you need to do with this money? For
guys, $5,000 for house we $80,000 collection. 5,000. It's like
it's only.
Must understand.
I don't visit restaurant. I don't waste money for everything what
I know hundreds of girls like this in Brighton Beach in Brooklyn. That's basically where they go.
When they take this money and put on some case and it's
Do you watch any men or
much better find normal guys. Normal with brand and show. It's for me like it's energy. I'm for you. It's like together love, yes, and the money. It's only money. Nothing special. I have brain, but I don't love you, Martin. You're not my love. You're not in my heart. I don't feel with you this connection. I feel with you this connection. You're not my future husband. Maybe someday. I think, no.
What?
Are you in Poland? Yeah, we're still in Poland.
It's still in Poland.
Still in Poland. Show your boobs.
She is showing.
Your mother show your boobs when you sleep, oh baby. I think it's enough for you.
It's enough for this life. It's enough.
It's enough.
Your mother.
For you. Hi, Tyflieger.
Your mother. That's spunky.
Annette will close her eyes and point for the future husband in chat. Lol. Why? I say in the chat. I don't say it. Or I say my future lovely man is not. I don't know. Maybe it's not in chat. Maybe I find this man when I after stream go to street white chat. I see this man and I think, oh, I'm in love with you, and this man, oh, I love you too, and I, oh, so, okay, go to marriage, take me ring, give me ring, and we tomorrow go to wedding, and after this I show everything.
Yeah, nice.
Who knows? Life it's.
Life is strange.
Lynette, you know, I'm also joking. Future husband is Trevor. Say I'm so late. Oh, totally guess you ask me about tomorrow again, early stream. But it's not early. It's like middle time.
Yeah. What's it?
That is the nerve center.
God damn it.
Project. Siloed conversations that go nowhere.
I like those chicks.
So, quaint. Smartsheet really powers our process by acting as a hub for everything. Everyone can collaborate where the data lives and the work happens.
No more silos?
You really need to unplug.
That money. All right, Twitch. I think I'm gonna call it a day in a minute.
If a man don't have eyes, it's not my man. I like this muscles on tits. Like need to be like, ugh, I need to strong tits. I like biceps. Like I need.
Damn it! I'm done.
But I want my man need have biceps like 3-5 weeks. It must be. Take me in hands and.
Yeah, I'm done.
Hi.
That's not gonna work for me,
I
babe.
want see body man too.
Thought you wanted a brain.
What? Okay, continue. I'm a dream. Boy gets ring, girl marriage, boy, girls show boobs in wine hotel. Wine hotel. In hotel?
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work for me.
Apartment, open apartment, we have buy apartment, we live together.
Okay. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too strong for me.
Love.
She seems too
Haley is
spazzy.
the fiance of Roberto. This is true love. Weekly romantic together, Haley. Haley pleasure fetish.
Is she southern?
Kiss lips, Haley. Haley is flame of love, Roberto. Haley pleasure touch. Touch the legs and feet to Haley. Haley is angry with me. Haley likes show feet to Roberto. I wish Haley. Haley marry me. Question mark. I'm very feeling lover Haley. Excuse, darling. Sexy miniskirt love. Sexy stockings love. Affinity of copy of Haley together, Roberto. Haley future together. Haley is wife of Roberto. Roberto is husband of Haley.
Weird.
This is like, how does someone go on for this long? I'm fine, you. How does someone go on that long? He sent me like 70 fucking messages.
Trying to decide if I like her accent or hate it.
Roberto is wild. I can't believe this. I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky?
I see London. I see France. I see Roberto Haley underpants. Huh? Okay, I'm going to the article, CX. How am I doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing really amazing. I just got 71 DMs from somebody who is very interested in me because I'm very special. Okay. How's your viewers contribute? Ability to turn your Twitch chat into viewer followers. This is done through a raffle system that viewers need to opt into in order to participate.
¿Quién ha fallado? ¿Al momento que cierro esta puerta?
Sí.
Por el amor de esa mujer. What is it puppy love?
People from all around the world. It's interesting.
I'm buying you.
Welcome to Failure Land. This
Alright guys, I am gonna call it a day. I might stream a little later, but for now... Oh, market's treating me right. Another 1 or 2% performance for me, sweet. Too easy, right? That's what you say before you lose all your money. It's too easy, man. So easy. Alright guys, I'll see